Hello my fellow knights and warriors, and this is another playthrough of Ancients, tactical warfare in the pre-gunpowder era. And today I am going to play a battle of Karkar, fought in 853 BC between Assyrian Empire that invades Syria and the Syrians who are defending their homeland against invaders, and the battle takes place near of Damascus. And this is a big battle with a lot of forces being involved on both sides, so the panic levels are also quite high. It is 38 for Assyrians and 26 for Syrians. Also, there is a special rule saying that Assyrians can win this battle only but by gaining at last 2 victory points. So you cannot simply win by gaining one more victory point than the defender. They have to get at last 2 victory points. So this means eliminating enemy commanders, capturing enemy camp, and making enemy army panic, and amassing at last twice more victory strength points at the end of the battle than the other side. So this might be a pretty long battle. I'm not sure if I will be able to resolve in the single video. We will see. And let's go and carry on. We are starting in turn 1 and Assyrians are moving. So leaders are ready to be placed, and now chariots are off to go. They are trampling against the enemy to destroy them. We will see if they will be able to do so. And now the other forces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah. That's all. I cannot move here because I would have to spend 2 movement points for moving down, but I would be able to do something different. Let's here. Oh, I can move it like that and I will be able to fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, they are infantry. So 1, 2, and that's all. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will try to outflank enemies in this direction. And now my medium infantry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now my mixed infantry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Their goal will be to size the enemy camp. And now my light cavalry. They aren't very strong, but they might actually try to charge on the enemy warriors. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now my archers. I have a lot of good archers here, so this is a good thing. 1 and 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. I will leave this unit to protect my camp, so that would be all for the movement. Next, I have to place my leaders. So he will go here and he will go there. And next we have enemy missile phase. You cannot fire above your units, so only these chariots may try to fire on the approaching attackers, but doing so they won't be able to move and attack in their own part of the turn. So this is tough choice, but I think I will do so, especially here because missile attacks are very effective against cavalry. So I have B on the 1 hex range. Oh, that's too bad, no effect. And now here 2. Let me check. And this is yeah, this is hit. So this chariot is disordered, and they are not firing. They will rather wait to attack, or maybe not. I will fire with them. They are targeting this chariot, and they did nothing. Okay, that was very unlucky. And that's all for the attack, for the defenders, I think. Yes, that's all. So now let's okay, that's all. So now let's resolve attacks. I'm starting here. I have 2 versus 2, and I am attacking from above the hill. So this is no effect. The effect comes only if I will be attacked on the hill. If I am attacking on the clear terrain, then nothing happens. So this is 2 versus 2, I believe. Yes, 2 versus 2. And I have commander, so I have 4 versus 2. So this is 2 to 1 and 2. In the 2 to 1, this is melee. So both sides are disorganized. And I have to roll for the Assyrian commander. He's fine. Next, these 2 chariots are attacking here. They have 8 versus 4, so this is 2 to 1. And 3. 3 in the 2 to 1, defender disorganized. So they are disordered. Here, 1 versus 1. And 4 melee. Both sides are disorganized. They are not attacking because they have only 1 point, so definitely not something I would like to do. And they are attacking this medium infantry, so it's 4 versus 4. It's 2. Oh, hell. It is melee. So they are disordered, they are disordered, and they are disordered. And now here, 4 versus 4, so it's 1 to 1, but they have a leader, so this is 2 to 1. And Assyrians are not very lucky today. This was melee, so both sides are disorganized. And I need to make a roll for the leader. He is fine. So that's all for the combat. And now rally. So this leader rallies his men, and this leader rallies his cavalry. And that's all when it comes to Assyrians. It's time for Syrians now. And well, as you can see, it's getting crowded here, and this is no good. And now we are starting. Our leaders are out. No panic so far. So let's go and make a move. And 1, 2, and 3. They are moving here. Now this cavalry right there. They walk here, they climb on this hill. 1, 2, and that would be all here. Now there. A good thing is that there are no zones of control in the basic game. You can introduce them with optional rules, but original rules have no zones of control. So that's quite fine. They are rotating. And let me see if I can move anywhere. I think no. So that's all. Now I have to place commanders. So I believe I will give one commander here and one commander goes there. So that's all for the movement. Now enemy may fire, but I don't think that I haven't much options to fire. Maybe these weakened chariots can do. So they are firing, he's firing here. No effect. Oh, sorry, he's firing here. No effect. Now he's firing there. No effect. And that would be all. Well, he is not in danger of being attacked, but he might like to attack later, so no, he's not firing. And he cannot trace the line of sight to this unit due to the hill. So, no fire. And now let's resolve combat. So, I'm starting here, and now these three versus no, not here, but they can attack them. This is medium infantry versus medium infantry, so it's 8 to 4, 2 to 1, and 4 in the 2 to 1. This is DD, so defender disrupted. Here we have 4 to 1. That's pretty good roll, and 4 in the 3 to 1. This is defender eliminated, so this light cavalry is out. I am moving here. 3 to 1 and 6. They are dead, and I am advancing here. Here they fired, so they cannot fight. Here, well, they will try. It's 1 versus 1, so 4 in the 1 to 1 melee. They are all both disorganized, so no effect. And now here, this light cavalry and that light cavalry versus this light cavalry. So this is 2 and 2 versus 4. So this will be 2 to 1. But they are on the hill, so it is 1 to 1. Let me check. 2 and 2 versus 4. So it is 1 to 1. And no, this is 1 to 2. Alright. Because we have 2 and 2 versus 4. So it's 1 to 1. And because of the hill, it's 1 to 2. And 3 in the 1 to 2. This is AD, attacker disrupted. So they are disorganized, and they were already disorganized, so they are dead. Let's roll for the leader. He is fine, so he goes out. And that's all for the Syrian attacks, right? So I can remove volley markers from them. And anyone can rally. They are fine, so I don't have to rally them. Okay, so this concludes Syrian actions. We are moving into turn 2 to Assyrians. And they are kinda same named. So, I am removing leaders first, and next I am making my movement. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. They are changing their facing. 1 and 1, 2 and 3. So that would be all for the Assyrian movement, and next we have to check for the enemy fire. So these archers are firing at this mixed infantry. 4, no effect. Anyone else? Let me check. Well, these chariots might fire, but they won't be able to attack and move. So I will try. I'm firing here. No effect. They are not firing. They are firing, and they score the hit. So these are gone, and they are doing the same here. 6, no effect. And that's all for the missile combat, and now close combat. So these light cavalry charge. First of all, leaders. Yes. Oh, he goes here, and he goes there. So this light cavalry with 2 attacks them with 1, so this is 2 to 1, but they have commander, so this is 4 to 1. So 3 to 1 and 6, they are dead. I have to take the hex. Now 2 and 2, so this is 4 versus 2, so this is 2 to 1, and 6 in the 2 to 1, defender eliminated. I am taking that hex. Here 8 versus 1 and 3. This is defender disorganized. They are already disorganized, so they are dead. One versus 1, so this so they are fired, so they cannot attack. Okay, that's good. Now here 4 versus 4, 1 to 1, and 6 in the 1 to 1, defender disrupted, so they are disrupted. Here 3 versus 4, so no, I'm not going to make this attack, but I will attack with them together. So this is 4, and they are attacking them from the flank, so they have 8 plus 3 plus a leader, so it's 6. So I have 8 plus 6, so this is 14. 14 versus 8, so it is still 1 to 1. And 4 in the 1 to 1, this is melee. So both sides are disorganized. They were already disorganized, and they are disorganized. So I have a make a roll for the Syrian leader only, because Assyrian leader was on the disorganized unit, so it not get another disorganization. So I'm rolling for him, no effect. And finally here 2 to 1, so it's 2 versus 1, 5 in the 2 to 1, defender disrupted. Okay, so that's all. Now I have to remove volley markers. I have only one, I think. Yes, that's all. So this concludes Assyrian actions, and now it's Syrian time to shine. Okay, so I am starting with leaders removal, and now I'm going to make my movement. 1 and 2. Okay, so not much of the moving into this hole, and well, This is a tough situation indeed. 1, 2, 3. They are changing their facing. One. And I think that this will do the trick. So that's all for the Syrians, and now time for Assyrian fire. But first of all, commanders. Yeah, I almost forgot. So he goes here, he goes there. So they will be able to rally these units. Okay, so missile combat. They are firing here with a B, one hit, so this one is down. Who else? They cannot. 3 hexes, I believe this is impossible even for A. Yeah, no, it is possible, but I need 1. Well, it won't hurt to try. So they are firing here with the 2 hexes range, so no effect. They are firing here, 2, no effect. They are firing here, no effect. They are firing here, no effect. And they are firing here, no effect. So my archers weren't very effective. Now next, this one B, not very strong unit actually, so it will try to attack on this fire on this chariot, and no effect. They will attack later, so I don't want them to be out of use, but they will spray their missiles on this infantry. 1, this is a hit. This is cavalry, so it cannot fire. So, oh, and they are targeting this camp. No effect. So that's all for the missile combat, and now Syrian attacks. Let's start here. I have 2 versus 2. This is 1-to-1, and 6 in the 1-to-1. This is DD, Defender Disorganized, so they are disorganized. They are not attacking, I believe. Yeah, no chance to score any hits. And now this chariot already fired, so it cannot attack, but this chariot attacks this chariot, so this is 4 versus 1, 4-to-1, and 5. This chariot is down. I am entering this hex. Next, this tree attacks that tree, so this is 6 because of the leader, versus 3, 2-to-1, and 6 in the 2-to-1. DE, Defender eliminated. That's good. I can take this hex. Same goes here, but this is 1-to-1 because both sides have a leader. And 5 in the 1-to-1, this is melee, and I think both are disorganized, yes, so no effect. 3 versus 4, definitely not the kind of attack I want to run, so that's all for the attacks. Now let's remove volley markers from the Syrians and rally their units. Here and there. And this concludes Syrian actions, and this is that's all for the turn 2. So turn 3 ahead, and we are running with Assyrians, so they have to remove their leaders, not a unit, and now they can move. Okay, so I will move like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They all moved, fired, so they cannot move. They go here, and 1, 2, and 3. So that's all for Assyrians. And now enemy missile combat. Here Syrians cannot fire, but they can. So they are firing at these chariots. No effect. They are firing on these chariots. No effect. They haven't anyone in their fire range. And now them. They are firing here. No effect. And this camp fires on them. No effect. Come on. This is horrible. Okay, so now I have to place my leaders, and one of them definitely goes here, and the other, where do I need a leader? Because, you know, leaders can rally my troops, so I would like to place him somewhere where he can be, where I can make a good use of him, not only in combat but also in rallying units. So let him go there. Okay, and now combat. 2 versus 2, so it's 1 to 1, and 1. Attacker, I believe, disrupted. Yes, attacker disrupted. No good. Here 2 versus 2, 1 to 1, and another battle roll. Melee, both sides disrupted. 4 versus 2, 2 to 1, and no! Melee. They are disrupted, and these chariots are also disrupted. Here 4 to 1, defender disrupted, so these chariots are out. I am taking the hex. And now here I have 6 and 4 versus 8, so it will be 1 to 1, and 3 in the 1 to 1. This is melee, so they are disorganized. They were already disorganized, and they are disorganized, so I need to make a leader loss check for them. No, I think I haven't any single leader loss in my games so far. I am not attacking here because they have a leader, so that's all for the entire Assyrian attacks. And now let's remove volley markers. There is a couple of them here and there. Okay, I think that's all. And now, can I rally any of my units? Yes, this one needs to be rallied. This one also. Now, let's remove volley. And that's all when it comes to Assyrians. So, Syrians now, I think they are doing quite fine. And Assyrians might have a problem to win this battle, especially because of the victory conditions. So now we are starting with leaders removal, and next we have a movement phase. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's keep them in reserve. And now my chariots. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, 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 like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's make a massive counterattack. 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's all for the Syrians. Next I have to place my leaders, and one leader goes here and one leader goes there. Now enemy fire, and this can be quite deadly because there is a lot of Assyrian units who can make fire now. Starting with them. Here, no effect. They are firing on the camp, and they hit the camp. They are firing here, and hit. They cannot, and now here. They are firing on them, A, so a big chance to score a hit, and it is a hit. A miss. Here, a hit. Here, a miss, and here a hit. So I think this was quite an effective. And now these chariots, he fires on them, no effect. He fires on them, no effect. And this light infantry fires on them, they are disordered. Okay, I think that's all. Well, no, they can fire here, no effect. Okay, so that's all. There was a lot of shooting, and now combat. So they are attacking here, so this is 4, because they are attacking from the flank. So 4 versus 2, 2 to 1, and 4 in the 2 to 1 DD, defender disorganized. Okay, now 4 versus 4, 1 to 1, and 2 in the 1 to 1 melee. Here 6 and 3, so this is 9 versus 3, so this is 3 to 1, and 4 defender eliminated. Here this is 2 and 1 versus no, 2, because they are attacking from the flank. 2 versus 3, so let me see if they have yeah, they have 3. So this is 4 versus 3, 1 to 1, and 4 in the 1-to-1. This is melee. They were disorganized, so they are also disorganized now. And here they have 3 versus 3, 1-to-1, and 2 in the 1-to-1 melee. So they are disorganized. And now there, 2 versus 1, 2 in the 2-to-1 melee. So they are disordered. 2 and 1 versus 3, so it's 3-to-1. Oh no, sorry, they cannot because they fired, so it's 2-to-1 only. And 3 2-to-1 defender disorganized, so they are dead. 2 and they are on the hill? No. So this is 2 versus 1, 2-to-1, and 2 melee. So both sides were already disrupted, so no effect. And here 2 versus 1 and 4 because of the leader, so it's 4-to-1, and 3 defender disrupted, so they are dead, and they are taking this hex. So that's all for the for this turn. Now let's remove volley markers from the Syrians. And let's rally them here and there. So this concludes turn 3. So the half of the battle is over, and well, I think that Syrians are doing fine. Let's count the points. 2, 6, 10, 14, 16, 18, 22, 26. And here we have 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 15. Okay, so looks like this is going to end bad for our Assyrians. They won't be as victorious as I expected them to be.